In my final video here, everybody, I want to talk about what happened with this company. They've got 3 master black belts. They have 20 green belts who were trained to pass a test, not to implement a project. And to say that they struggled would probably be an understatement. So the green belts were sent out to lead small projects or to help the master black belts with some larger scale projects. And 6 months after they had been certified and let loose, so to speak, 10 of the 20 green belts decided to step back from the program. They had struggled implementing what they had been taught. They had struggled communicating what they had been taught with the frontline workers or the other supervisors or managers that they were working with on these projects. They had been trained to pass a test. They hadn't been trained to actually implement what they had learned. Not only that, they hadn't been trained on how to communicate or work with a team. It had been expected that they would just be able to do this. So a little over 2 years into this continuous improvement journey, thousands of dollars have been spent. Hundreds of hours have been spent on not just training, but on projects. And 10 of your individuals have quit the program. Not too long after that, 2 of the master black belts found jobs with other employers, leaving 1 master black belt, and at this time only a handful of green belts left. And eventually the entire continuous improvement program was shuttered. This company literally spent thousands of dollars on this continuous improvement effort. Now, there were some projects that were completed, but at the end of the day, the fact that they ended up closing their formalized improvement efforts showed that leadership did not feel that the results were congruent with the effort. And I wish this was a unique situation. I wish that companies were able to just send people to get online training and were magically able to reap all of these benefits that Lean has. Unfortunately, that's not the case. To effectively train and implement improvement efforts, you need to combine in-person training, potentially supplemented with online training, but the key is to implement. So as an individual is learning a principle, they need to be on the floor putting that into practice. That is where they learn. That's where they learn how to teach others. We aren't setting them up to fail. We're setting them up to succeed because we're starting with small incremental improvement efforts in their own area within their own control that they're very familiar with. And as they make those things better, others around them start to see, hey, their work's getting easier because it's getting better. It's more effective. It's more efficient. Now we start to create a buzz. Now we start to create a culture. Now we are looking at not just training 20 individuals. We're looking at training our entire staff to understand how to see problems and how to fix them. Now we are talking about an actual Lean journey, not just a Lean program that some director thought would be a good idea, but an actual journey of continuous improvement as a culture. Now we can actually start to run to our potential. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in doing, and you're tired of spending the money and all of the hours on training that simply doesn't get implemented, give us a call. But most importantly, don't lose hope. Work doesn't have to suck, and we're here to tell you that it doesn't, and we're here to tell you that there's a better way. So thanks, everybody, and you have a great day.